It's time to continue on with our newest mega build. Good morning and welcome to MorningCraft. Grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's begin. So as we approach the mega build, we can see all the work we did in the last episode and all the work that's still left to go. The front side of the cathedral and about a third of the left-hand side are pretty much done now, but we're going to have to do a lot more work to get this done. I've recorded for about 4.5 hours of gameplay to produce this episode, so we're going to have quite a few changes, but after this episode we're going to take a bit of a break and work on something a little bit different. So let's see how much progress we can make on the mega build today. If you've made it this far into the episode, I want to know what the biggest thing you've ever built in game is. So I started off by building up the side walls of the cathedral. I did one, and then I went and mirrored this on the other side. These have huge windows running down them. I then mirrored this on the other side of the cathedral, while lightning struck all around. So between now and the last episode, I found this crazy building of an inn. I really like the style of it. It's sort of like a fantasy style building, and honestly, looking at the roof kind of makes me feel a little bit queasy. It was built by Brainpox on Reddit. If you have any builds, send them over and I'll feature them in the next episode. With the two sides complete, it was time to work on the archway that would connect them. So I started off by building the sides of the archway and using a dirt divider line for exactly where the archway would begin. I then slowly bridged over until I was happy with the arch, and then I went ahead and filled in the rest of the wall. And there we go, it looks pretty good.
In morning's light, the world is new, a canvas fresh, a sky of blue. With dawn's first rays, our hopes ignite, a chance to start, to make things right. The hush of dawn, a peaceful song, invites us all to join along. In morning's glow, we find our way, a guiding star to light our day. For in the morning, dreams take flight, embracing day, dismissing night. With every sunrise, life renews, the morning's gift, a precious muse. At temple gates, the dawn's embrace, a sacred calm, a hallowed space. With every step, our spirits rise in reverent awe beneath the skies. The morning sun, a golden hue, bathes ancient stones in light anew. In whispers soft, the prayers ascend to skies above where heavens blend. In temple's heart, the sunrise gleams, a symbol pure of endless dreams. With each new dawn, our souls awake, a journey shared, a vow to make.
Like, subscribe, and share to give your friends a great start to their day. I then built the side of this section. It's got a cool little extension on it. I imagine that'd be sort of a utility cupboard or something of that kind. I then went ahead and put a roof on this side. And then I went ahead and I finished the roof on this side of the cathedral. I'm currently using dirt, but at some point I hope to change this out for copper. But it's pretty expensive, so it might be a while. I then went and added a second tower onto the front of the cathedral. I just wanted to take a moment out of the video to thank all of you that have subscribed, and to thank all of you for such lovely comments. Good morning to the Desolator13, who watches in the morning and likes the cathedral. And then a good afternoon to Sleepiest Panda, who watches in the afternoon. Thank you to Sportes or Sports Memes, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, for the suggestion of building Stonehenge. It's now on the list. And thank you to Raina, who says the cathedral is looking pretty mighty and also has some illicit business dealings with Tatterson, which you might want to look into. And thank you, Red Beanie Gang, for this lovely comment.
Come and visit Arasich today. We have warm weather, much warmer than Mornington, and views of a beautiful terracotta mountain. We are especially welcoming to your king's subjects. When you arrive, do not insult the Bear King, or we will send you home.
Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear our daily quote. So in the last clip, I've built this central section, which is going to be part of the main tower. And we've got this amazing little window that lets us see all the way into the building. I then went ahead and worked on the left-hand side of the building. I built the same support pillars that we see on the right. And now it's time for the worst joke we've ever had on here. How do you make an octopus laugh? And not only is this one unfunny, it's also really predictable. With tentacles. Yep, awful, I'm sorry. Wasting your time. And now at this point in the build, the cathedral is really taking shape. So I went ahead and filled in this back section from the archway, which really gives it a little bit of extra depth. And then I went ahead and put a roof on this section. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what you think we should build around the cathedral. It's got quite a bit of space around it, so let me know what you think. At this point, the cathedral is really taking shape, with the front and the side and the beginnings of a tower. It looks pretty good. But before we look at the completed build, there's a whole bunch of other content to check out on the Good Morning Games channel. We've got Morning Farm, which is Stardew Valley. We have Morning Crossing, which is a Animal Crossing long play series. And I recently made a RimWorld series, which is only 5 parts, so go check it out. And now, as our largest build yet is beginning to bulk out, it really does look amazing. It's no longer a wireframe, but it feels like a real building coming to fruition. We're now going to work on something a little bit different for an episode or two, and then we'll be right back to the cathedral to finish it off. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good morning, and if it's not morning where you are, you can save that for tomorrow. But I hope you make today the very best it can be, and in the next episode, we're going to build a wizard's tower to protect our walls. So I hope to see you next time on MorningCraft, and just a reminder to stick around to the end of the video for the daily quote.